Hi, my name is Jamie McKenzie. I'm one of the Diamond Leaders with Young Living, and I wanted to record a quick video that talks a little bit about what it's like to share Young Living with others. So I think people get started, right? They get their starter kit. I know that when my friend Christy told me about Young Living, I was very interested. And then finally, when I was ready, she gave me her link or her little member number and I ordered. And then, I got my kit. So some people get started with the oils and diffuser. Other people get started with Thieves or Ninja Red or maybe the CBD kit. But chances are, once you dig into what you've purchased, you start to create some significant experiences. So for me, I remember how Valor almost immediately changed the way I was feeling. RC, that's an oil, was a big one for my kids. And so I started to, just like if I was to go to a restaurant and have this amazing salad that I just couldn't stop thinking about, and I would tell my best friend, you have to try that salad. Or I found a great lip gloss or something like that, because I'm a lip gloss junkie. It's the same thing with my oils. So I had such significant aha experiences with my Young Living products. I remember that first time I tried the Thieves cleaner, and I had been using a natural green cleaner that I was spending $4 or $5 on a bottle for years. And every time I cleaned my window or my mirror, especially the toothpaste, it would streak. It never got clean. It was natural, but it did not work as well as the blue stuff. It just didn't. But I kind of was all right, I'm just going to compromise, quality here because I know it's healthy. So when I first bought my very first bottle of Thieves Cleaner, I was blown away, and I've used nothing since. And I tell people that story because it ends up being $1.50 or less a bottle when you get this and make up your 25 bottles of this. And it worked. That was the thing. It worked. The streaks were gone. It was cleaning. It was degreasing. It was taking out stains. So these stories started to accumulate, and I started just telling a few friends here and there. I remember my one friend, Kira, reached out to me and said, I just had a baby. I'm looking for natural ways to clean. Do you ever do anything with vinegar or oils? And I said, yeah, you know what, I used to, but then the house smelled kind of weird. And then I was using this other brand. It worked so-so. I think you'd like this one that I've been using. You want to give it a try? She tried it. She loved it. So when we fall in love with our Young Living stuff, and that only happens if we're using it, right? If you are going to get a starter kit and it's going to sit around collecting dust and you're not developing some of your own experiences and excitement, it's going to be very hard to tell a story to a friend, right? If you haven't eaten the salad at that restaurant, you're not going to tell a friend, go eat that salad. It's amazing. So it's the same thing with anything that we use and love. And as people, as human beings, we're wired that way to tell people what we love. And we want to help. We're a helping race. The human race is a helping community where we want someone struggling with sleep. Oh my gosh, I'm using this. Have you tried it? Let me give you some, So there's a lot of gray space between I have my kit, I'm keeping quiet, I'm closet using, to then being the next top earner in the company, right? And over the years, because I've been doing this now for a little while, over the years I've heard I'm not doing Young Living anymore. I've heard that sometimes from people. And it's well, what does that mean? Are you not using any lavender anymore? Are you not using Thieves Cleaner anymore? Are you not drinking Ninja? And then they say, no, I'm not doing the business anymore. Some people will start and then maybe they stop, and that's just natural. And so over the years, I've been thinking more and more about this, guys, doing the business. It doesn't need to be such a grandiose announcement as I do the Young Living business, right? Just because you tell somebody to go check out the salad at the restaurant down the street does not mean you're now this official food critic or restaurateur, I love that word. So it's kind of the same thing. If you have, and if you're watching this, you obviously have a little bit of interest in sharing. If you have a Young Living wholesale account, you have a member referral number and a referral link. And I'm going to show you how to access those in a second. So I encourage you to think about this as simple as I love what I'm using. I'm going to help another friend get started. It doesn't need to be this big, grandiose, I'm doing the business. And so when I hear from people, I'm not doing Young Living anymore, I'm like, what are you, you're never using another drop of thieves again in your life? And if somebody needed it, you're never gonna ever help them get it ever again in your life, you know? So I really encourage you to look at it that way, that when you use something and you love it, it is very natural to share it. And Young Living makes this very simple for us. We do have a member number that can be used upon checkout as who referred you to this company. Your friend just needs to know your member number. That's all. And they put it in both the enroller and sponsor field. It's that simple. Or you can go a step further and make them a link, and you can send them your link, and it auto-populates your referral information. So let me show this to you really quickly what this looks like, okay? All right, let me see if I can find this. Bear with me here for a second. Okay, so here we are at the at your dashboard, okay? So you go over here to member resources when you log in, all right? You go to member resources and you click here on member resources. And when you click on member resources, what it's going to do is it's going to give you all of these choices here underneath member resources. Level Up, which are some prizes they give out. Here's some policies and procedures, okay? But there's something called Link Builder at the bottom, okay? So very simple, you log into your wholesale account, you go to member resources, you click on Link Builder, click. Okay, what it's going to do is it's going to auto-populate your sponsor ID into both sponsor and enroller fields. And really, when you're helping a friend get started, you want it the same for both. We'll just keep it as simple as that. If you need additional training on this or you're interested in what the difference is, you can reach out to your nearest upline and they'll explain that to you. But to keep it very simple, your member number, this is your, well, this is my husband's, but you know, you have your own unique one. Your member number goes into both and it already auto-populates it for you. And then look what happens here. I can copy the link. Look at that. So that when I send this, I think it might have even copied for me, but when I send this to a friend, it's going to automatically populate that in there. So I'm going to show you. So let's pretend, log out of here. Let's pretend that I sent that link to my friend and they are ready to put an order in because I've shared my stories with them. You know, I said here, they're ready to go. They've told you, yes, I absolutely want that starter kit you're talking about, or I absolutely want the thieves or whatever it is, okay? Well, here's my link. So it's also really important before I show you this, if you do not give them your link, Young Living, and they just go on the website on their own, Young Living will assign them to a stranger. So they now some stranger will be getting the commission and they have a stranger supporting them. Sometimes that clicks, sometimes that doesn't. Wouldn't it be so wonderful to start to have a little community of people around you that you've introduced to Young Living and they're getting your support and your love. And in return, Young Living is sending you a thank you check, some commission that you can start to pay for your monthly order, maybe even take that a little further if it's something that you do want to pursue. But again, there's so much beautiful gray space between I got my kit, I'm telling no one, to I'm gonna be the next Royal Crown Diamond in Young Living. And it's not a straight line. Maybe sometimes you're sharing, sometimes you're not. It's just being open to the thought of you have a link, you have a referral number. Sorry, I'm stumbling over my words. You have a referral number and you can share that out. So let me just, before we wrap this up, I'm gonna show you. So I give that to my friend, right? And they're gonna go, open up a new window here. They're gonna paste in, see that? See it's in there and my number's in here? And we're gonna go there. Okay, this is what they see when they go to order. Okay, they're gonna see, become a member. I've already talked to them about, yes, the member's the way to go because you're gonna get the 24% off. You can take advantage of things, but you don't have to order monthly if you don't want to, although it's awesome. You don't have to give your link out if you don't want to, but it's awesome. So why anyone would be ordering retail, I'm really not sure. So they're gonna pick their starter kit. Okay, let's just say we're gonna go with this awesome starter kit with the Desert Mist. And you can guide them here. Do you want that starter kit to count for their very first month of Essential Rewards? I tell people to click yes and give it a try, because every time they do that, Young Living gives out a free oil just for clicking yes. And what I usually tell people, because I'm on Essential Rewards and I love it, again, when we love something, we can talk about it. We can, we tend to know a little bit more about it. So I have reasons why I absolutely love the monthly rewards program. I don't have to go to the store. It all comes in one box. So what I tell my friends when they're getting started is, I recommend you click yes, because you're going to get a free oil, and you can look up that free oil of the month, for the 100 ERs. It varies. It changes from month to month. But I tell them, click yes if you want. It's optional. But by doing so, you're going to get a free oil, and then I will help you craft an order for the next couple of months. And if the program just isn't sitting right with you, cash your points in. You can spend them like a gift card in Young Living, and then you can just cancel. So I like to tell them to give it a try, and they could always cancel later if they don't like it. And that works well, and people love it. So we're going to click yes. Let's say we want that to be we want our monthly order to count as our first Essential Rewards. Yes, we want it to be there, right? And then what you can do here, actually, they can change this before their next order processes, but I love helping people put thieves as their next order. So that can be all customized. You have an entire month to change what's in that next month's order. And remember that, it's optional, but it's a really beautiful option. If they wanted to add more products, they could here. And then next, they're going to put their information in. And look, I was referred to Young Living by, and do you see how it was already auto-populated in there because I gave them that link? Now, if you didn't want to make the link so simple, I would just tell my friend, when you're getting started, it's going to ask you who referred you. Here's my number. Put it in for both fields. And that's it. It is that easy. You can take a peek at the earning potential. You can go to youngliving.com /income disclosure statement, or actually IDS rather, IDS. So youngliving.com /IDS. You also can find it in the back office, in your virtual office. But approximately, by helping one friend get their starter kit, you earn around, if they order nothing else and you're putting your own order in the same month, which opens you up to earning commission, you earn around $50. So how nice if you're putting your own like 50-ish order in, and then you get $50 back. It's a beautiful way to get your products paid for. It's an awesome way to spread wellness out into the world. It's a fabulous way to help other people ditch the toxic stuff, turn to some healthier options. So if you have any questions on how this works, how sharing can be so easy, how it doesn't need to mean that you're starting this grandiose business, that it works on your time, your schedule. Maybe you help someone in May get going, and then it just so works out that you don't help someone else again for 3 months, for 4 months, for a year. It doesn't matter. You get to drive the train. You get to decide, are you sharing? Are you helping people with your link? One last thought I'm going to share with you is that if your friends around you are interested in these oils and these wellness products, I promise you this, if they don't order through your link, they will order through someone else's link. A random blogger, a stranger, or they go on the Young Living website and Young Living just assigns them to a local leader that they don't know. So just think about that, right? If someone in your life is going to order this stuff, why not have them order through your link? They get to be part of our great group. They get our fun, our resources, our community, our purpose-driven people. There's a lot more that comes with that starter kit than just the oils. And those of us that are part of this community know that. All right, so I hope that was helpful. If you have any questions, reach out to your support person. They will be able to help you. And we just want to make sharing simple for you, and so that you can start to earn some of your products back, and so that you can help get these fantastic oils and wellness products into more homes in the world, because they really do make such a difference in lives. All right, have a wonderful day, and let us know how we can help you.